I'm going back to law of attraction and giving it a piece of my mind, right? So I used to be into that kind of stuff. I'm sure you might even be subscribed to me and remember me posting videos about that a couple of years ago, for years. That might be the reason you've subscribed and you're just wondering, why don't I see him posting those videos anymore? Maybe you're one of my new subscribers. You might have seen some of my videos, might have even seen some of my Christian videos, as well as other things that I post. Now, what happened? Why did I stop using law of attraction? Or at least, why did I stop associating myself with that kind of, thing? All right, well, let's look at it here. Do I think that believing in positive things is inherently bad? No. As a matter of fact, the Bible in Proverbs says, out of the mouth comes life or death. So whatever we're speaking, we're either speaking life, positive things in our life, or death, curses, speaking bad things about people, and receiving that back in our life because that's what we're speaking. So, okay, you could kind of see that there. Like, if we're talking about law of attraction in terms of, like, its biblical principle like that, okay, that's fine. I get it. But you see, the way that I went wrong with it, which I think a lot of people go wrong with it, is that instead of understanding that God's the one that we need to be giving credit to, we kind of say, and I've kind of said in the past, when I was into it, the universe. You always get, when you're in law of attraction, when you're in spirituality, you're always open to many different things, many religions. But it's always hard to say the word God. It's always hard to say the word Jesus. It's almost like a whisper. It's almost like we're ashamed to say that word. Now, why is that? It's because when you're in that mindset of not really knowing what's out there, right? You believe in a higher power, but you're not sure what it is. You think it's the universe. What you're really doing is you're really serving self. You're really looking for more things that you can consume. We're looking for more things that we think that we want, and we think these things are going to give us happiness. But the thing that you notice is the more and more you get those things, the more and more you notice you're not happy. Now, it's nice to have good things. It's good to be blessed by God. But when you put your happiness in those things and serving self, ultimately what you're going to find at the end of spirituality is that those things don't ultimately make you happy. And at the end of spirituality, for me, I found Jesus. Now, another important thing that I want to talk about is the thought escaped me. So we're talking about serving self, not knowing what's out there, essentially being ashamed to say God. Right, so this is what I was going to say, is that ultimately it's a sad thing to just believe that the universe has you, because you don't feel that love or that personal relationship. Again, mostly you're serving self, and when things get thick, you don't know what to do or who to turn to, you feel alone. You find yourself in despair a lot because you don't have anyone to relieve that mental capacity onto. You're the one who believes you're creating your reality, and you don't have anybody to relieve you. And that's where Jesus comes in. Now, yes, I still now think it's important to be positive. And of course, I'm going to speak better things over my life, things that maybe I want to see in my life. But I'm only giving credit to God and Jesus. And by God and Jesus, I mean God the Father, Jesus, also God. But I'm only giving credit to him now. And things may not always work out the way that I think they're going to work out. And that's another thing. In law of attraction, you're obsessed with things having to work out a certain way. Even though I'd rather them work out a certain way, I ultimately know God's plans are infinitely better than mine. And they're going to work out better for me anyway. Regardless, I'd hope to get what I pray for, but it might turn out a little different. But that's okay, because he showed me love and peace that past life couldn't show me. So I encourage you to search that, if you're brave enough, if you're open-minded enough, just to give him a try and to genuinely ask him to reveal himself, to show you if he is real, then reveal himself in your life. And I'm telling you, I promise you, he will. But you have to knock, you have to seek, and then he will reveal. So that's it for this video. If you found it informative or you like my videos, I would appreciate it if you click the like button. If you're not subscribed, I would also greatly appreciate it if you did hit the subscribe button. But as always, God bless you in Jesus' powerful, mighty name, and I will see you in the next video.